Yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am your man, Darrell Owens, and we are here for tonight's broadcast. It's the Region 2A Football Championships, and we're here at Poquoson Middle School. So a lot of people probably confused, like, why are you at the middle school? But the middle school has this brand new, beautiful facility where they will be having tonight's game. Poquoson is making their way to the field as we speak right now. We'll also have the Raiders popping out here in just a few minutes. But Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the broadcast. Unfortunately, we're not able to bring you the visual tonight, but we will be bringing you an audio broadcast, so you'll be able to listen to the game and find out what's going on from time to time, or at least find out what's going on throughout the game. And we're very excited to be able to bring you that today. I'm excited. This is a chance for the Raiders to punch a ticket into the state tournament or to the state semifinals for the first time since 2012, when we had that historic run back in 2012. So now we're going to see if this Raiders team can do the same thing and make those same things happen. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. Wish we could be visual tonight, but we will be bringing you the audio. I hope that you enjoy the broadcast, and we will see you all soon here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back at the end of the first quarter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your man, Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. This is a Raider Pride 365 broadcast, and we've got the 9-3 Poquoson Bulls taking on the 9-3 Amelia Raiders. And so we're about 6 minutes and 36 seconds away from this contest, getting ready to rock and roll here. And so the Raiders come in off of two crazy, energetic, exciting games as they, in the first round, taking on a Greensville team, winning that one in dramatic fashion. And then they had a chance to go and then win in dramatic fashion last week as they took on Southampton. So in back-to-back weeks, dramatic fashion, winning games in the most crazy ways you can think of, but definitely they're battle-tested heading into this game against Poquoson. So once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. This is going to be a fun one. Captains about to make their way to the field. Captains for your Raiders: number 1, Anthony Harris; number 8, Todd Spurlock; number 51, Darius Jeter; and number 33, Mr. T.J. Penny. So those are your captains for the Raiders. For the Bulls, you got number 6, Chase Bullard; number 9, Mason McGavran; number 1, Baker Green are your captains for the Bulls tonight. So the Bulls, the number 1 seed in this region, taking on the number 3 seed, Amelia Raiders. Once again, very excited to bring you this here with 5 minutes and 13 seconds. So we'll be back in just a little bit, right after we find out who will get the ball first.
A security officer protecting the base and its personnel. He also was a cadre and trained both American and South Korean soldiers. Today he is back in Bull Island and has a son who is also a member of the Poquoson High School football program. Tonight, we honor Senior Airman George Owens and thank him for his service to our country.
So toss has happened, and it looks like the Bulls may have it first. We'll see the official word here in just a second. But the Raiders come into this game tonight with an opportunity to punch their ticket into a state semifinals, but it has been a very stressful road for Raider fans watching a magic run happen. Like that first game against Greensville, we saw the Raiders win that one with 5 seconds on the clock on a Todd Spurlock pass to Anthony Harris. And then we saw Justin Perry last week against Southampton taking 82 yards for a punt return and a touchdown with 51 seconds. And so we got a chance to see all that last week. And then Raiders will have a chance to get things started on the right foot tonight. They will have the ball first to get this one going. And here come the Amelia Raiders as they make their way out to the field. The band is jumping, and we've got a broadcast coming your way here in just a second.
Let's go, Raiders!
Before this game gets started, let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors. That's Bernard's Towing. Remember, call us once and you'll be hooked. Contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511. Hustle indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. You can reach them at www.hustleindefinitely.com. Remember, it's not just a clothing line. It's a way of life. And then, of course, Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach him at 804-405-0330 or by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. And remember, Jack said once on one of our broadcasts, if it's comfortable, guess what? They'll cook it. So make sure you check out Big Jack's Cooking. Then, I'll submit to the affiliate at 16450 Court Street in Bay, Virginia, 23002 or 804-561-1372. And last but not least, the movie Black Sheep by Legendary Culture Films. So make sure you check out all of our sponsors. Once again, we truly appreciate them. And the kickoff is about to go down. The Raiders will be getting the ball first. The Bulls are set to kick this one off. The Region A championship game is about to go down here from Poquoson Middle School. Number 30, Ethan Little will boom this one away, and that's a beautiful kick by Little. That one will trail right into the back of the end zone for a touchback, and the Raiders will get their drive started at the 20-yard line. So here we go from the 20. See what the Raider offense can do. Last week there was some struggles. They did not get an offensive touchdown last week, but they did in the other two phases of the game. They got touchdowns on the special teams with the Justin Perry touchdown, and then you saw our man Jaden Squire pick up a fumble and take it into the end zone. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. First and 10 for the Raiders from the 20. Snap, they give it off right away to Jakai Woodley, who tries to get to the outside, but number 44, Cody Little, is there with the stop. And that's going to bring up second down. Second down coming up. It'll be second and 7 coming up here for the Raiders. And sitting at the 24-yard line. Maybe a little bit more like 6. So 2nd and 6 here for the Raiders. In the gun, 3 receivers up top. They give it off to Woodley, and Woodley is smothered immediately with 2 Bulls on his tail there. Number 9, Mason McGivery. And also saw Nathan Carrax also in on that one. So 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Raiders. So 3rd and 8 for Amelia after a loss of 2. 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first quarter.
Checking in, the Raiders number 16, Jaden Squire.
Let's go,
Spurlock's under pressure now. He's rolling to his right. He's going to try to run this run for first. And did he get it? Spurlock will pick up a first down for the Raiders. So good run there by Todd Spurlock. He was under some pressure, able to get to the outside and pick up a first down for Amelia. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the 31-yard line. Here's a handoff to Woodley. Woodley to the outside. Woodley finds some space, and a nice pickup there by Jakai Woodley. Would be a first down, but it looks like we may have a flag on the play.
Holding on the Raiders.
So the penalty was against the Raiders. They picked up the first down there. But now they're going to go back. It was a great run there by Jakai Woodley. But a holding call will put the Raiders at the 23-yard line. It'll be first. It'll be about 1st and 18 for Amelia. So in the gun, 3 receivers up top. Spurlock will step up in the pocket, looking across the middle. He's got Justin Purry. Justin Purry, 30, 20, and a first down for the Raiders. Justin Purry with a big catch and puts the Raiders in the red zone. What a play by Justin Purry. Spurlock had Purry open like the good book on Sunday, and he retrieved it. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the Bulls 20. What a great catch. And what a great throw there by Spurlock. Catch by Purry. 1st and 10 for Amelia. 10 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. There's a handoff to the outside of Jakai Woodley. He slips. Oh, man, he slipped. And that's going to bring up 2nd down for Amelia. And this is something that the Raiders needed to do in this contest, in my opinion. They needed to come out and be aggressive on the offensive side of things. And if they can be aggressive on the offensive side of things, sky's the limit. This Poquoson team had a battle last week against King William, winning that one 14-6. Raiders have a chance to strike first to hand it off to Purr. He fumbles the football. And I think the Bulls may have got it, but we'll see. Oh, they're going to say the ball. Oh, the Raiders catch a break. They're going to say it was a forward pass and not a fumble on that one. So the Raiders can take a deep breath. And
it's 3rd down.
So it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Raiders. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the radio broadcast here for the LegacyMaker Sports Network. We got the Region 2A Football Championship here at Poquoson Middle School as the Poquoson Bull Islanders take on the Amelia Raiders. Number 1 seed, Poquoson, taking on number 3 seed, Amelia. So the Raiders have it 3rd and 9 at the 19-yard line. And if you're the Raiders, in my opinion, this is a 4-down territory situation. Spurlock looks, he's going to roll to his right. Spurlock looking for a receiver, throws it up there. He saw Harris. It's overthrown, and it's incomplete. Number 5, Jason Keel, was there for the Bulls. But we have a flag on the play. So if this looks like it may be against Amelia, and if it does, if you're the Bulls, do you decline it and make it 4th down? 8 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock.
Holding against the Raiders.
So it's holding against Amelia. So this is where it gets interesting. I mean, if you are the Bulls, do you make the decision to decline it? It doesn't look like they are. So it'll be 3rd down here for Amelia. Be 3rd and 19. Third and 19 for the Raiders. Big play from Spurlock to Purry. Got him in this situation now. Spurlock's under some pressure, and Spurlock is going to get brought down. Number 71, Allen Jensen. So Jensen comes through and gets the sack. And that's going to put the Raiders at the 36-yard line, and now it's going to be 4th. So they're going to be about 4th and 23 here. So actually, they say they mark it a little bit further back at the 37. So 4th and 26. And Auburn Jones is back to punt for the Raiders. Good punt there by Jones. And that one is going to take a bounce at the 19 and roll its way to the 17. Well, Perry will down it, and the Bulls will start their first drive of this game. So scores at the current time, 0-0. 7 minutes and 59 seconds left in the first quarter, and Poquoson will take over. The Raiders had a lot of big opportunities on that one, just could not go their way. So the Bulls will head to the line. Led by Eli Tyndall. So Tyndall will try to get his Bulls team rolling early from the 19-yard line. They pitch it out to Baker Green, and Baker Green with a nice pickup and a first down for the Bulls.
Fourth down by number 2, Jaquan Pigram. That carry is good for Poquoson Bulls.
So Jaquan Pigram gets the tackle there for the Raiders. Both teams looking to solidify that spot in a state semifinal matchup that would happen next Saturday. But no matter who wins this game, they're going to hit the road. There's a handoff and spin move there by
number 9, McGavern on the carry.
Mason McGavern, and McGavern with a nice little pickup. A couple of Raiders in on the tackle. Second and 5 coming up for the Bulls. It's a handoff, and he's going to break loose, pick up some big yards. There is number 44, Cody Little, up the right side. It's going to be a first down here for Poquoson. But there is a flag on the play. And this flag is in the area where this could be against the Raiders, but we'll see what they call here to see if this is coming back. And I believe I heard Anthony say they threw it on him. I heard that from up here. Oh, so personal foul against the Raiders. That's a 15-yard penalty, and that's going to give Poquoson 15 more yards and put them at the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 27. First and 10 here for Poquoson. And it's a handoff up the middle. Zaire Washington there for the Raiders with a stop, along with Darius Jeter. And you see Darius limping a little bit, but he seems to be okay. Second down. It'll be 2nd and 7 coming up. Raiders defense played phenomenally last week, and now this week hoping for the same performance.
Baker Green on the carry. Brought down by number 51, Darius Jeter.
So Jeter with another tackle there, another run.
Third down and 2.
So 3rd and 2 coming up. The Bulls are sitting at the 19-yard line. They started this drive on the opposite side on the 19-yard line, and now they're in striking distance with a chance to score. Tyndall, and they're going to see where this one is called against. The Raiders are saying that the Bulls move first. And it is. It's going to be a false start against Poquoson. So that'll drop him back 5 yards to make this 3rd and 7. 5 minutes and 43 seconds left in this first quarter.
Watch the pass to Warren. Watch number 1. Watch the pass to Warren.
Tyndale gives it off to number 16, Khalil Smith, and he is tossed there by Marquand Royal. What a hit by Royal. That's going to bring up 4th down. There's a great stop there for the Raiders. They needed that, and it's going to be 4th and 9. Now, here's the thing. Now, a lot of teams in our area, you may not see the field goal kicker come out, and you may not see the field goal kicker do things. This Poquoson team has a guy that can kick some field goals, and he has a strong leg, but it doesn't look like they're going to go that route. So 4th and 9 here, 4 minutes and 55 seconds. The Raiders desperately need a stop here. Tyndale's looking across, and it's almost intercepted, but it's caught. He leaps over a Raider. Touchdown. There's a penalty. Ryan Burke leaps over a Raider and gets into the end zone, but there is a penalty. So I don't know if this touchdown stands, but a great effort there by Burke. And if this could be against the Bulls, if it is, that touchdown's going to get wiped out. Man, I'll tell you what, though, it was a great pass to Burke, and Burke leaped over a Raider to get into the end zone, but there's still some discussion going on what this call is going to be. They waved the flag, and that's a touchdown. So the flag has been waved. It'll be a touchdown for Poquoson, and the score is 6-0 Bulls. A lot of discussion going on there, trying to figure out where exactly they were going to go with that one. Poquoson will set up for the extra point, and it is good. Ethan Little boots it through, and it's a 7-0 Bulls lead over the Raiders with 4 minutes and 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back in just a second. So the Bulls will get prepped to kick the ball off. Now, the Raiders had a really good first drive. I thought that they did some good things on that drive, I should say. And the big pass from Spurlock to Harris set the Raiders up in good position, but they could not score. The Bulls defense was able to step up, make some big plays. And now we see Poquoson with a 7-0 lead. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in this first quarter. Little to boot it away. Another strong kick by Little, which will float into the end zone for a touchback. Ethan Little has a booming leg. This young man is kicking the mess out of the football. So the Raiders will start their second drive from the 20. First and 10 Amelia, 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first quarter. First and 10 for the Raiders. 4 receivers, 1 back. 3 receivers on the bottom, 1 up top. They give it off to Woodley. Woodley bounces to the outside, cuts back through, and a nice run here by Jakai Woodley. Picks up a couple. And it's going to bring up second down for the Raiders. Also on the shot for down was number 58, Christian Leonard. So it's going to be second down and 3 here for the Raiders.
Second down and 3.
Second and 3, 4 billion. Now, here's the thing if you're the Raiders. You don't want this game. You want to keep it close. I mean, obviously, if you can blow this team out, that'd be great, but you definitely want to keep it close. And we got a flag on this one. I think this is going to be against the Raiders. It is. It's going to be holding against Amelia. And so that penalty is going to put the Raiders back. So that one takes the Raiders back 10 yards. It's going to make it 2nd and 13 for the Raiders. Raiders sitting at the 18-yard line. Spurlock in the gun. Takes a couple steps back. Rolls to his right. He's under a lot of pressure. Just has to get rid of it. And Harris caught it. He was able to make the catch, but he's way behind the line of scrimmage there.
Pass complete to number 1, Anthony Harris. Out of bounds at about the 13.
So Harris was able to make the catch. But it's going to be 3rd and 17 now for Amelia. The Raiders in a little bit of trouble here early in this, or late in this first quarter, 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Spurlock in the gun with 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom. Spurlock will step up, looking deep. He's looking for Purry, and it's incomplete. And he had Purry there. The opportunity was there, but there was 3 Bulls in the vicinity. That's incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down, and we should see Auburn Jones head out to the field here to boot the ball away. So Jones is set to boot this one away. Baker Green is back for the Bulls. He had a nice run in the Poquoson first drive. So if you're the Raiders, you got to be careful of that young man. Oh, it's a high punt. If you're Jones, kick it out of the end zone. That's going to be a safety. 2 points for Poquoson. So the snap was high, and Jones couldn't get a hold of it. And now the Bulls have a 2-possession lead with a score 9-0, and they're going to get the football back.
Poquoson takes the lead 9-0.
That's a tough break for the Raiders.
After the safety.
So at 3 minutes and 31 seconds, the Raiders will get ready to boot this away to the Bulls. And the Bulls will have a chance to open this up a little bit if they can score points. And the Raiders defense can make it happen. We've seen how well they've played the last 2 weeks.
Baker Green and Cam Showers back deep.
So Jones is ready to attempt this free kick with Green back for Poquoson.
Auburn Jones set to punt.
So right now, Amelia's got to figure out a way to keep the momentum from growing here for Poquoson. And that's going to be taken by Green from around the 46-yard line. He slipped. Oh, and Green is beating himself up. And he gets to about the 49-yard line on the Raiders' side of things. It'll be 1st and 10 for Poquoson.
First down and 10 at the Raiders' 48-yard line. 3:27 left in the first period.
So they will mark it at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulls. So the Bulls come to the line, two backs, one receiver up top, and they give it off there to Cody Little, who's going to pick up a couple there, and is going to bring up 2nd down.
Blocking out front, number 58 for Poquoson, Christian Leonard.
And they're at the 44-yard line, so pick up a 4.
Number 75, Kendall Smith on the stop.
So that'll be 2nd and 6. So they give off here. Oh, and right up the middle. Nothing but speed for Baker Green. Touchdown, Poquoson. Right up the middle, almost untouched for Baker Green. This is a 15-0 Poquoson lead. 2 minutes and 41 seconds. And a tough run there by Baker Green. Took it right up the middle. Now the Bulls with a chance to make this a 16-0 lead. As you see Mr. Ethan Little as he prepares to kick the extra point. It is up and it is good. 16-0. The Bulls are up over the Raiders here with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in this first quarter.
Back deep for the Raiders, number 1, Anthony Harrison. Number 3, Justin Perry. Sends it off for the Bulls, number 30, Ethan Little.
All right, so Ethan Little will kick the ball off here. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter. And the Bulls off to a great start. Raiders have to find the rhythm here on this next drive. Little, who's both of his kickoffs have went straight to the end zone, and this one takes a weird bounce at the 28 and is taken by Purry at the 6-yard line. Justin Purry will bounce to the outside, and Justin Purry along the side. Oh, nice move there by Purry as he goes up the sideline, does a spin move, bounces off a defender, somehow keeps his toes in bounds. And a nice pickup there for the Raiders. They're going to start their drive from the 44-yard line after the Justin Purry return. So a 38-yard return for Justin Purry will put the Raiders at the 44-yard line with 2 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. First and 10 for Amelia. 3 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom with a back in the backfield. Spurlock is in the gun. Off to Woodley, and Ja'Kai Woodley bounces off of a couple and is brought down at the 48-yard line, but now in Bulls territory. So it will be 2nd and 4.
Second down and 3.
So 2nd and 3 here is what it will be from the 48-yard line. Raiders desperately need to get something rolling in this one. They toss it over to Justin Purry. Now Purry's going to make a couple of moves and pick up a Raider first down on the right side. First down Raiders.
Jason Kelly on the stop. First down Raiders.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Amelia. And they're sitting at the 37-yard line with 1:47 left in the first quarter. It's a good way to start the drive here for the Raiders. Minute 33. One receiver at the bottom, got trips up top. Spurlock under some pressure, decides to take it himself. Todd Spurlock has got some room, and oh, what a great tackle there by number 9, Mason McGavran, because here's the deal. Spurlock was about to take off and pick up some big yards for the Raiders, but McGavran comes through with the shoelace tackle. So second down. Coming up for the Raiders. 54 seconds left in the first quarter.
Second down, long 7.
Second and 8 here for the Raiders. Sitting at the 36-yard line. Spurlock will give it off to Woodley. Woodley breaks one tackle, then Woodley is brought down by Cam Stowers. So Stowers with a stop, bringing up third down. So now the Raiders with a gain, no gain on that one. And so it'll be 3rd and 8.
That'll be the end of the first quarter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first quarter. Takes away Poquoson up 16-0 over the Raiders as we head to quarter number 2. Well, the Raiders had some moments in that first quarter, but Poquoson has been able to do what they need to do and have jumped out to an early lead here at home. And the Raiders still in this. It's super early and a lot of football left to go. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back in just a second.
Big thanks to the team game. Buster Hensley, Dave Haskins, Jesse Wood, and Milton Wiggs. And it's third down.
So we're back, third down here in the beginning of the second quarter. The Raiders need 8 yards to pick up the first. 4 receivers in. Purry and Pegram at the bottom. Harris and Squire up top. He looks deep, and oh, that's going to be pass interference and a big break for the Raiders. Was looking for Purry in the corner there, and then you saw Baker Green just come and hit Purry before he even got anywhere near the ball. That's going to be pass interference. That's going to give the Raiders a first down. We'll wait for the official call.
Pass interference against Poquoson. 15-yard penalty. Will be a first down.
So the Raiders catch a little bit of a break on that one. 1st and 10 for Amelia.
Let's go, Amelia! Let's go!
1st and 10 for the Raiders. Sitting pretty at the 20-yard line. Second time that they've been in the red zone. Can they capitalize this time? Jakai Woodley bounces off his own man. And then Woodley is going to get brought back.
Contact by number 25, Nathan Kuros.
Runs right into his lineman. So it'll be 2nd and 12. And it looked like he may have ran into the back.
Second down.
Kendall Smith. Second down coming up. High snap. Spurlock looking deep into the end zone, and it is. It was caught, but they're going to say that he was out of bounds. What a catch there by Anthony Harris. But it'll be third down coming up.
There is a flag on the play.
So who's this flag going to be against? And it's against the Raiders. Oh, that's a tough one.
Personal foul, shot block against the Raiders.
Hey, cut that bullshit out, man. Hey, let them kids play.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Hey, spread this shit out a little bit. Come on, ref. We see what y'all doing, ref. Oh, he threw that just to make sure he caught it. That wouldn't have been
Man. So right now the Raiders go back some more. It's going to be 2nd and 28 for Amelia after the penalty. And so right now the Raiders are in trouble. 10 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock. Spurlock back to pass, under some pressure, rolls to his right, looking for something. Spurlock looks down. He was looking in the direction of Jaquan Pegram, and it'll be out of bounds, third down. So a very promising Raider drive is falling by the wayside. So 3rd and 28 for the Raiders. Ten minutes and 46 seconds on the clock here in this first half. Three receivers at the bottom in trips. Spurlock will go back to pass. Rolls to his right, and now Spurlock's going to take off. There's a flag, and that's going to be against the Raiders.
Flags on the play. Spurlock on the keeper. That's out of bounds by number 58, Christian Leonard.
At least I believe it's going to be against the Raiders here. And if it is, it's going to be holding. It is. And the penalty is going to be against the Raiders for holding. Another penalty puts the Raiders back another 10 yards.
Preliminary call was holding against the Raiders.
So this is going to make this, depending on where they spot it, could be 3rd and 38 for the Raiders. And this drive that was starting to look real promising for the Raiders is ending up exactly like that first drive for the Raiders ended up, where the Raiders got all the way down to the 20 in the red zone, and then penalties and just bad opportunities for the Raiders have put them in a bad spot. And now the Raiders are at the 48-yard line, and they have to get to the 9 to get a first down. Up top, looking for Purry, and it's got, and Justin Purry picks up the first down for the Raiders. 1st and 10 for Amelia. What a play by Justin Purry. They needed 38 yards, and they got 40. What a play by Justin Purry. So that's going to be 1st and goal for Amelia after Justin Purry's amazing play.
Amelia County going for 2.
Wait a minute, so that was a touchdown. Excuse me, y'all. It was actually a touchdown. The Raiders going for 2 here, and Jakai Willie is stuffed. Oh, wait a minute. And there's a little bit of shoving going on here. As Jakai Woodley was picked up into the air and slammed to the ground. So my apologies, y'all. That's actually a Raider touchdown. It is 16-6. The lines kind of threw me off. I thought it was just a little bit short, but maybe not, as the as the Raiders get on the board. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, my apologies on that one. The Raiders do get a touchdown on that one. The two-point conversion was not good. Ja'Kai Woodley tried to go up the middle, and he was stuffed immediately and slammed to the ground where I believe there may be a penalty against the Raiders here. But Woodley was very upset, and to be honest with you, he had every right to be upset. He was picked into the air and thrown to the ground. So here we go, 16-6. The Raiders are on the board.
We'll be your friend. We'll walk you on out the gate. Oh, we can't walk you out, man. Sorry, man. We can't walk you out. I thought I was going to help you out.
So it was an amazing play by Justin Purry, who caught it and put it in the end zone as Mr. T.J. Penny will kick this one away for the first time. And it's taken by Green at the 14-yard line. And here comes Baker Green along the side. He's going to get brought down by Justin Purry. And there's a flag, and it is getting chippy in this one. And they're going to have to break up the teams. It is getting real chippy out here. And Coach Zion Jackson is getting over there to get his Raider players back onto the right side of the field. Great job there by Coach Jackson. And so Coach Johnson, head coach Kenneth Johnson, is talking to the referee about what's going on, but I'll be honest with you, I think that might have motivated this team just a little bit. And the energy level has changed a little bit. It started to look a little grim, but we get a big touchdown from Justin Purry.
Personal foul against the Amelia County Raiders, 15 additional yards.
So 16-6, 10 minutes and 19 seconds. The Raiders are going to get penalized for the other one. And it's a little disheartening because Justin Purry put the big hit, kind of went a little late out of bounds, and then that's when the scramble kind of happened on the outside line, the scrum per se. And now the Bulls will have the football at the 41. 16-6, Raiders down by 10. Bulls football. Tyndale will hand it off to Baker Green, and Baker Green is brought down by his face mask. So Justin Purry and Green are chipping at it once again, and this game has taken a turn. And both teams extremely chippy at this point. But that penalty is going to be against the Raiders, and once again give Poquoson really good field position. So back-to-back penalties have put the Raiders in a bad spot.
Personal foul, face mask against Amelia County. It's a 15-yard penalty on that first down.
So Poquoson now with great field position. I mean, this drive, they've gotten at least 30 yards in penalties and put themselves at the 19-yard line. 10 minutes and 5 seconds. Once again, they hand it off up the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Bulls. Cody Little goes up the middle and then cuts back for the Poquoson touchdown. It's 22-6. 9 minutes and 57 seconds left in this first half.
Number 30, Ethan Little, in for the point after.
I've got to say this. I'm very impressed by Cody Little. I mean, he has a second level. Once he gets through the line, really cranks it up. And now Ethan Little will kick the extra point here for Poquoson.
It's good.
And the extra point is good. And that'll bring the score. The Bulls 23, the Raiders 6. 9 minutes and 57 seconds left in this second quarter. The Raiders are down 23-6. So the Bulls getting prepared to kick the ball off. Ethan Little with Purry and Harris back for the Raiders. Here comes the kickoff. And it's going to take a weird bounce. Oh, the Raiders grab it. That's Daquan Pegram. Pegram making some moves, and Pegram is going to get brought down near the 48, and they're still chipping at it. We saw Dylan Ellis and number 54 Noah Henson kind of going at it a little bit. Look, it's the Region 2A championship game. A chance to go to the state semifinals on the line, and this game has proven to be very entertaining on multiple fronts. And there's the handoff, and Jakai Woodley's going to pick up a couple.
Number 4, Jakai Woodley, brought down by number 58, Christian Leonard. Second down and 5.
So the run makes it 2nd and 5 here for the Raiders. And there's a run, a tough run here for the Raiders. That's going to be a first down. Let's see where this flag goes. And if this flag is against Amelia, and this penalty is going to be against the Raiders, I believe. And you can see the Raiders' faces. They are not thrilled about this one. So a block below the waist will drop the Raiders back. So the first down. So it's going to be second and 20 here for Amelia. – 23-6, 9 minutes and 1 second. There's a catch by Purry. Oh, he couldn't bring it in. And it's incomplete. Going to bring up third down for Amelia.
Number 3, buried the intended target. Under coverage for Poquoson, number 14, Cam Showers. That brings up third down.
So a third down scenario. 3rd and 20 for the Raiders. 8 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. And we've got another penalty on the play. And this one is also going to be against Amelia. And look, this has been a very bad deal for the Raiders. I mean, the Raiders are being called for a relentless amount of penalties here. Some of them warranted, some of them maybe not so much, but 3rd and 25. 8 minutes and 54 seconds. Raiders can't get any drives going. The penalties are hurting them tremendously. Spurlock looking, he's under pressure, he's gonna roll to his right. Spurlock's gonna take off, 40. And Spurlock, slides around the 49-yard line. He gets most of that back. It'll be 4th down. But the Raiders are more likely gonna punt here. But a good run by Spurlock at least makes this punt, if they decide to punt the football, a little bit more bearable. But if you're the Raiders, I think you punt here. And there's going to be a timeout by Amelia. 8 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. It'll be 4th and 8 for the Raiders. And we'll see if Coach Johnson decides to go for it here, or will the Raiders punt the ball away. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. Thank you all for tuning in to our live radio broadcast here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Amelia's first time out of the first half. 4th down and 8. 8:31 left in the first half.
So here it is, 4th and 8, and I think the Raiders are going to go for it here. Look here, here's a scenario. It is early in this contest, and I understand why coach is going to make this move here. You got to keep the momentum on, or try to get the momentum onto your side, but you got to make sure you're able to get this first down, 4th and 8, because given this Bulls team field position potentially at the 50 is a tough way to go. Here we go. 4 receivers, 2 up top, 2 at the bottom. Spurlock in the gun. Spurlock's looking, and he overthrows Anthony Harris by a mile on that one. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. And it'll be 1st down for Poquoson. So we have a sideline warning against Poquoson, but it doesn't really affect anything initially.
Amelia turns over on downs. First down, 10 Poquoson.
So with the turnover on downs, Poquoson has the football at the 50. This is amazing field position right now for the Bulls. 8 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. The Bulls have 1 receiver at the bottom with a back in the backfield. They've got to find a way to put a control on number 1 Baker Green. This kid is dynamic. Between him and Cody Little, their speed, once they get through that initial barrage, is insane. They're able to just make things happen. 20-36, 8 minutes and 2 seconds left in this first half. Raiders defense need a play, and they need it big time. Tendo looking up top, and it is, you had Squire there. It's incomplete. The first time I really seen him go to the air like talking about, but Squire had an opportunity at it. He knocks it away, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5.
On the coverage, number 10, Justin Squire. 3rd and 5.
35, 7 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. And it looks like we have a timeout by the Bulls. We'll see what Poquoson will talk some things over. 7 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. 23-6, Poquoson up over the Raiders. 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in this first half. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the LegacyMaker Sports Network's radio broadcast of tonight's game. Raiders right now currently down 23-6, 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in this second quarter as we get closer and closer to the half. The Bulls coming off of the timeout. And they are sitting at the 35. And they give it off to number 44, Cody Little. He's going to pick up a first down for the Bulls.
That's good enough for Poquoson Bulls. First down.
So now the Bulls sitting at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. 7 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock. Tyndale under center. Man in motion is Little, but they go up the middle. Darius Jeter will get the stop for the Raiders.
And on the stop.
And also Kendall Smith also in on that one as well.
Darius Jeter, also number 77.
Gavin was on the run. 2nd and 6. 6 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. And they give it once again to Baker Green, who is dynamic. And he looks like he's going to pick up another first down here for the Bulls. And he does.
Forced out of bounds by number 3, Justin
Baker Green, who is running the football as tough as they come right now for this Bulls team. 1st and 10. The Raiders defense has not found a way to stop Little and Green. Speaking of Little, he's going to run it this time up the middle. And a couple of Raiders in on that tackle. Alex the Herminator Herman and Justin Purry, along with Anthony Harris, in on the tackle there for the Raiders. And now it'll be 2nd and 1 here.
2nd down and 1.
And this running game for the Bulls has been tremendous. The Raiders have to find a way to stop this running game. They are knocking on the door here at the 13-yard line. And in motion. And they give it to Green, and a great job there by Washington.
Number 1, Green on the carry, brought down by number 2, Jaquan Pegram. That carry is good enough for Poquoson Bulls. First down.
So they pick up the first. Zaire Washington on the stop, and they still can get. So it'll be 1st and goal here. 1st and goal from the 10. Five minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. Off the Green, and another tough run by Baker Green as he gets a little bit closer. Sitting at the 6-yard line.
Raiders led by number 1, Anthony Harris.
of the Raiders, you got to find a way to get a turnover here. Get a stop. Man in motion, and that's Little. They hand it up the middle to McGavran. And that's a touchdown for Poquoson. So Mason McGavran gets in the end zone to make this a 29-6 game. With 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in the second quarter.
Number 30, Ethan Little, holding number 10, Eli Tyndall, and snapping number 20, Cole Ribingham.
So Ethan Little will get ready to kick the extra point here to make this a 30-6 game if he can put it through. High snap, it's up, and it is good. So 30-6, Poquoson up over the Raiders. 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in this first half. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back in just a second.
Back week to the Raiders, number 1, Anthony Harris. Set to take off for Poquoson, number 30, Ethan Little.
Poquoson will be kicking the ball off here. 4:24 left in the first half. And the Raiders had got a little bit of a spark after the spur lock to Purry touchdown, but since then, the Raiders have not been able to get anything going. Penalties have derailed any chances they've had. Now Marquand Royal is trying to get something, and the ball is loose and picked up by Poquoson.
Poquoson Bulls football.
And so that big turnover by the Raiders will give the Bulls the football. Royal was trying to make something out of it, and when he turned around, a big hit. The ball is loose, Poquoson football. 4 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock.
First down, 10 Bulls.
And so we have a timeout by the Raiders. So 4 minutes and 13 seconds, the Raiders will try to talk some things over. But the defense is going to have to find a way here because the Raiders are down 24. All right, so we're back from the timeout, and once again, which has been a theme in this contest, the Bulls are in an amazing field position. And they give it off to McGavran.
McGavran up the middle.
And he's going to get stopped after a couple.
And on the stop for
And
the
it looks
Raiders,
like they may be a
number
Raider
75,
struggling to get up, and it can't see who it is from here.
Second down and 8.
Might be at Washington, but he seems to be up. And it's going to be 2nd and 8 here for the Bulls. 3 minutes and 46 seconds left in the half. There's the handoff. That's Little, who's pushing his way close there. Let's see if he got it.
The ball carrier.
See where they mark this football at.
And on the stop, number 1, Anthony Harris, and number 6, Zaire Washington.
And it will be a first down, another first down for Poquoson.
And that carry is good enough for Poquoson Bulls. First down.
Bulls sitting at the 13-yard line. Man in motion is Green. Oh, what a great job there by Justin Purry. Justin Purry comes at you. He's coming at you full speed. Second down.
Second down and 14. 2:15 left in the first half.
Second down and 14 coming up. And they pitch it to Little. Tries to get to the outside. Little is going to get brought down there by Justin Purry, who seems to be on a mission on these last couple of plays for the Raiders. And it's going to be 3rd and 13 after a gain of 1.
Third down, 13.
So Raiders with 1:26 left on the clock. If they can get a stop here, you know, maybe Poquoson will bring on the field goal unit, potentially. But they need 13 yards. And we've got a timeout by the Islanders.
Timeout, Poquoson. That's their second of the first half.
So with the score right now, 30-6, it's Poquoson up and in a really good spot. As they got a chance, they can put some more points up on the board with 1:14 on the clock. Darrell, Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back in just a second. So 3rd and 13 here for Amelia. Excuse me, for the Bulls with 1:14 on the clock. Be an inch closer to halftime. A touchdown here would, oh, somebody went offsides or somebody moved.
Flags on the play. Illegal procedure
So
against Poquoson.
illegal procedure against the Bulls. The Amelia fans, if you can't hear them in the broadcast, they have been very vocal all night, especially about the disparity in penalties. They give it to Green, who's going to try to run his way into the end zone. This kid is going to get it all the way down. Don't know if he picked up the first, but it's going to be close. He may be a couple yards short here. So 4th down. So it's 4th and 6.
4th down.
here for Poquoson. 44 seconds on the clock. Even if they don't score here, they've done a really good job of killing time off of the clock. And they try to get in, and the Raiders will get the stop. And Green loses his helmet. So with 24 seconds, the Raiders will take control, or should take control here, but
Officials timeout.
no, it's a first down. So it is a first down for Poquoson. It looked like he might have been short, but they're going to call it a first down. And the Bulls with 24 seconds have a chance to add more points on the board.
First and goal. 24 ticks left on the clock.
So it'll be first and goal from the 2. And they give it to McGavran, and the Raiders fighting there.
Gavin on the carry.
So we've got a timeout by the Bulls as they'll try to figure something out here, maybe to get some more points up on the board before the half. The Raiders defense had to step up big on that last one. And look, in a game like this, it's hard to keep the momentum going when you're down. And maybe a stop here for the Raiders can catapult them as they head into halftime. But right now, Poquoson has run the show 30-6 with 8 seconds left in the half. So back from the timeout, and Poquoson trying to put some more points up on that board. They give it off, and it is a touchdown. Number 16, Khalil Smith puts it in for 6. 36-6. And we'll see Ethan Little come on to kick the extra point.
And for the point after, number 30, Ethan Little. Holding Josh Mitchell.
So looking for the snap here to go in the half, up by 31.
It's good.
And the extra point is good. So that is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen, with the score Poquoson 37, the Raiders 6, as we head to halftime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the half, and the score is 37-6. It has been all Poquoson. Poquoson has really come out and ran the ball extremely well. A lot of penalties that have gone in their favor that have really helped the process here. Some bad penalties on the Raiders front, a couple of 15-yarders on a drive, a couple of drives ago. And in that process, we saw Poquoson continuously having great field position. And I'll be honest with you, I don't remember Poquoson starting to drive deep in the Raiders territory. It has been, you know, anywhere between the 40-yard line on the Raiders side and up. They have had great field position, and they have capitalized on that field position. So right now, the Bulls are up 37-6 over the Raiders. We are at halftime. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to the LegacyMaker Sports Network as we bring you the audio broadcast of today's game. It has been a little bit tough, but you know, you still don't give up things. you still have another half of football. It's not looking positive, but if you're the Raider Nation, you got to stay strong and you got to keep giving these guys as much support as possible as we continue. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to today's broadcast, and we'll be back with a little bit more here in just a little while. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and ready for the second half of action. Raiders right now in a very tough position. And when you're in a position like this, you kind of got to take it. You got to take it a play at a time. And the defense are going to have to make plays they never made before. And special teams has got to show off and show out. If you're Poquoson right now, you're in cruise control. You got to do whatever you have to do to keep things going the way they are right now. And so Poquoson's going to get the ball to get this half started. And that right there is going to be the first test for the Raiders if they can try to go out here and get a stop on the defensive front. So kicking off for the Raiders is number 33, Mr. T.J. Penny. He'll be kicking off for Amelia. And here's a kickoff by Mr. T.J. Penny. And it's taken at the 22-yard line. He almost slipped, and that was Cam Stowers, and a big hit by number 4, Jakai Woodley, to get things going. So it'll be 1st and 10 here from the 22-yard line. And Raiders are ready for that one. Cam Stowers on the run. So 2nd and 10 coming up for Poquoson. You know, the Raiders, like I said, you're going to have to chip away. But you're going to have to play lights out in the second half if you want to come back. And right up the middle is McGavran, who is going to get close if he picked up the first here. And he does. It'll be a first down for the Bulls.
First down.
Here in the third quarter. There's a give off. And a nice pickup by McGavran. And McGavran will pick up another first down for this Poquoson team.
Good for Poquoson Bulls. First down.
This running game has been extremely impressive. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Something the Raiders need a spark. They give it off to Little, and Little's going to run up the middle. And Royal, along with Jeter, in on the tackle. And second down coming up for Amelia. For Poquoson. They're at the 48-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Second and 5. Little's going to go in motion. And there he is, right up the middle. And a first down for Poquoson, Baker Green. Burry gets the stop. But a first down for the Bulls in the process. 9 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third quarter. So here's the deal. If Poquoson scores here, now I don't know if they do, I don't think they do the slaughter rule at this level at this time. But if it is the case, they're in that position. 1st and 10. Off the Green it goes. Green to the left. Green to the outside and picks up another first down as he's pushed out at the 30. And there's a flag. And I wonder who this flag is going to be against. And the Raiders looking like it may be against the Bulls. And there's still some discussion going on here, but
the 50-50 raffle number is 808033. Once again, the 50-50 raffle is 808033.
So the penalty is going to be against the Bulls.
Personal foul against the Islanders, 15-yard penalty.
So a personal foul will drop the Islanders back to the 45-yard line. And so it'll be first down for the Islanders at the 45-yard line. 9 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter.
808033. First down, Tim Poquoson at the 45.
First and 10. And off to Little. Little's got space. Little's going to cut back up the middle, and now Little bounces back to the outside, and he's going to pick up a first down. Zaire Washington with the tackle there for the Raiders, but it'll be first and 10 for the Bulls.
Poquoson Bulls, first down. Checking in number 7, Mason Dees.
First and 10 once again here for Poquoson. And they are driving. What a tackle. Great job by Justin Perry. He read that immediately.
Justin Perry.
He saw it, he read it, and he attacked the situation. And here's the thing. I mean, at this point of the Raiders, you got to find a way. And this is a hard offense to stop. It can be stopped, but it is definitely a hard offense to stop. That was a great job there by Justin Perry breaking through and getting the stop. 2nd and 14 coming up for Poquoson. 8 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. The most important thing Poquoson has done in this drive is eat up time. Tyndale under some pressure. He's going to roll to his left. Tyndale's going to go and take it himself, and he is brought down, and they're going to call that a horse collar. Oh, boy. That's an unbelievable one right there. And he did grab him around the collar, at least by the jersey. And I think that's what this is going to be. Personal foul, and it's a horse collar. That's going to give the Bulls a first down. Penalties have absolutely killed the Raiders today.
Horsepower penalty. Business to the goal. 2nd down.
Once again, between penalties and great field position, Poquoson has just been able to handle things throughout this contest. There's a run up the middle, brought down by the Herminator. And that was number 44, Cody Little, on the run.
And on the stop, number 77.
So it'll be first and goal. And they're sitting at the 7-yard line. Seven minutes, 48 seconds on the clock. First and goal from the 7. And they give it off to Green, who's going to go to the outside. And Green is going to get met by a couple of Raiders and then brought down.
Green on the carry.
And it looks like we may have an injured Raider, but he's able to get up. It would look like it might have been Dylan Ellis, but he's up now.
2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1. The running game has been just unstoppable tonight.
Official timeout, 7:36 left in the third quarter.
And this is a great job. I mean, they have taken 4 minutes and 24 seconds off the clock in this third quarter. Poquoson setting up from the 1. 3rd and 1 from the goal line. And McGavran, and he is going to get stuffed. Good job there by the Raiders. And it's going to be 4th down. And so the question is, do they go for the touchdown or do they go for the field goal here? And it looks like they may go for it all. This is going to be huge for the Raiders. Got to get the stop. And into the end zone is Baker Green. Touchdown, Poquoson. That'll bring the score. Poquoson 43, the Raiders 6. With 6 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock left in the third quarter. A very effective drive by Poquoson. They're able to take off 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes of this third quarter. And now for the extra point to make this a 36-point lead. Snaps a little high, and it's blocked by Harris.
Looks like number 1, Anthony Harris.
So Anthony Harris with the block to keep the score at 43-6.
Poquoson High School, 43.
I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back with a little bit more here. 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in this third quarter. The Bulls are up 43-6.
Back deep for the Raiders, number 1, Anthony Harris, and number 3, Justin Perry. Set to take off for Poquoson, number 30, Ethan Little.
So back for Amelia is Perry and Harris, as Ethan Little will boot it away. And this one's a little chipper. Royal takes it from around the 31, and Royal's going to get brought down near the 38-yard line. So Marquand Royal on the move on the run there. It'll be 1st and 10 for Amelia. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third. So now the view of the Raiders. I mean, first drive, it's been a while since the offense has been on the field. And we'll see what they can get cooking here in the third quarter. Spurlock in the gun. Looks across the middle, and it's caught by Justin Perry over the head of Cody Little. He just got mossed. What a catch there by Justin Perry. First down, Raiders. That was a great catch.
First down, Raiders.
But you got to give credit to number 44, Cody Little, because he gave the best coverage he possibly could give. Justin Perry just made a great play. Just an amazing play. So now the Raiders sitting at the 18-yard line. And there's the handoff.
And off to number 4, Woodley. Brought down by number 52, Carter Jones.
So Carter Jones with the tackle, and now it's 2nd and 9 here for the Raiders, as they are sitting at the 21-yard line. Excuse me, 16-yard line, my apologies. So at the 16-yard line, here for the Raiders, in the red zone for the 3rd time. Looks, finds Justin Purry. What a move by Justin Purry into the end zone for 6. Touchdown Raiders. So Justin Purry with the touchdown for the Raiders, his 2nd of the day. That'll bring the score. Poquoson 43, the Raiders 12. 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Raiders going for 2.
So Raiders will go for 2. Spurlock. And we got a flag on the play, and it's going to be a false start against the Raiders.
Illegal procedure against the Raiders. Five-yard penalty will decide the play after.
So sitting here from the 7, Spurlock's going to look up top for Harris. He is shoved out of bounds.
Incomplete, out of bounds.
But the pass was caught, but it's out of bounds. Score will remain Poquoson 43, the Raiders 12. 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
I believe the intended target was Harris. So with 4:53 left in the 3rd, Amelia 12, Poquoson 43. Back deep for Poquoson, number 1, Baker Green, and number 14, James Sowers.
So as we get prepared, the Raiders getting ready to kick the ball off. Mr. TJ Penny will boot it away for the Raiders. And you've got Baker Green and Cam Stowers back there for Poquoson.
Set to kick off, number 33, Ian Davis.
As So Mr. TJ Penny with the kick.
Flags on the play.
And it is going to be against the Raiders. So the flag is against the Raiders. So number 33, Mr. TJ Penny kicks it away. And it is going to take a, oh, wait a minute, takes a weird bounce, but Stowers able to get it. And now Stowers is going to make something out of it. He's brought down at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10.
First down 10, Poquoson.
First and 10. There's the handoff.
44 Little on the carry.
Marquand Royal with the stop. Cody Little on the run. Second down and 8 coming up. And there's the give off. And right up the middle in the first down, Marquand Royal with the stop. And you saw Khalil Smith pick up a first down for the Bulls. First and 10. And they give it off to Smith, and now Smith tries to get to the outside, and he's going to get stopped by Royal. And also Kendall Smith in on the stop.
Number 77, Kendall Smith.
So we'll see 2nd and 9 coming up for the Bulls. 3 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. Time is continuing to tick, and the Bulls are in full control, up by 31. And there it is. There's the handoff there to Cody Little. And Little is going to get brought down by Justin Purry. And we're sitting at third down coming up for this team. It'll be 3rd and about 6. Now, the Raiders have not been able to really get that turnover in this contest, or even turnover on downs or anything like that. This Poquoson team has been able to pick up first downs in probably the most unpredictable situations so far in this contest. Low pressure, they give it off, and Justin Purry is there with the stop. McGavran tried to get something, and Justin Purry was there waiting for him. And you can tell this Raiders defense is, the tackles are a little bit harder than normal. They're definitely playing with a little bit more energy. And this might be the first time we've seen the punt team come on. And we'll see number 33, Josh Mitchell, punt the ball for the first time. Now, we saw Justin take it to the house last week, 81 yards. And so he has that explosiveness and power to make something happen here. Here's Mitchell. There's the punt. Oh, and it's blocked by the Raiders. Oh, and it's taken by the Raiders. It's Caleb Martin. So a block by the Raiders. Caleb Martin retrieves it, and the Raiders have the ball in great field position. So great job there by Caleb Martin and Kendall Smith with the block. It's a great job. So now the Raiders have the football in even better position when they probably would have gotten it. That'll be 1st and 10, and they're sitting at the 33-yard line. So with a minute 19, the Raiders trying to get something cooking. Spurlock looking, and it's overthrown as he was looking for Purry. Second down coming up for the Raiders.
Second down.
2nd and 10 coming up here for the Raiders. 1 minute and 13 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Spurlock is looking. He's going to go for it all. And it is caught. Touchdown! Anthony Harris. What a catch by Anthony Harris for the Raider touchdown. Oh, boy.
Passes good for a touchdown to Harris.
Man, Spurlock let it up. And you see Anthony Harris coming down with it on 2 defenders. 43-18. Man, the Raiders have really got things going here towards this latter part of the 3rd quarter. And at this point, you just got to chip away. Let the game come as you may, and hey, who knows? You bring it back, you may not, but you got to fight. And that's what you're seeing from this Raiders team. They have not given up at all. Roll in, looks across, and it's going to be, oh, there's a flag. And that looks like that might be pass interference against the Bulls.
Pass interference against Poquoson. That's half the distance for the attempt.
So here come the Raiders with a chance. Here to, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Harris, and that one goes strolling out of bounds. So the score will remain Poquoson 43, the Raiders 18. So 2 touchdowns for the Raiders within the last couple of minutes here. And with about 13 minutes left in this contest, that's where we stand. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Raiders down by 25. So it's still a 3-possession lead here still about a 4-possession lead here for Poquoson. But the Raiders have shown a little momentum here in the last part of this 3rd quarter. And now they're going to be kicking the ball from the 45-yard line after that penalty. So see if so TJ Penny will be kicking this off. Now here's the deal. If I'm the Raiders, this is just me, I onside kick this because you can onside kick it and they still have to go a pretty decent amount part of the field. Let's see what they do here. So Mr. TJ Penny, who I call the king of the scoop, man, he knows how to get this thing across here, put the Raiders in a good spot. There's a lollipop. Oh, and a great fair catch there. And you see number 6, Chase Bullard, with the fair catch, and the Bulls will take over from there with 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter. Raiders are down 43-18. So the Bulls will take possession, and they have it at the 22-yard line. If you're the Raiders, anything that could keep changing that momentum was what you want. And McGavran
the ball carrier
with the run. 2nd down. And like I said a little while ago, the Raiders are hitting with a little bit more intensity than I've seen throughout this game in that last quarter. Like, you've seen the Raiders really going for it. And I feel like if the Raiders, in their mindset, is like, hey, we're going to go down fighting one way or the other. We're either going to win this game or we're going to go down fighting. And that's what you're seeing from this Raiders team. And they are putting some hits on this Bulls team. Great job there by Purry. He jumped across. He timed it, but he missed out on the runner. It's going to be first down for Poquoson. He had a chance at it.
First down.
So this is going to take us into the fourth quarter. 15 seconds left here. And that will tick on down. We got 3 seconds left, 2 seconds and 1. We will head to the fourth quarter, and the Bulls are 12 minutes away from punching a ticket into the region, or becoming the Region 2A champions, and the Raiders will have to figure something out here in this next 12 minutes. Hey, but anything is possible. We have seen it, and the Raiders are going to do the best they can as we enter the fourth quarter. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We have entered the fourth quarter. Score 43-18, and if you're Poquoson right now, you want to do whatever it takes to kill the clock. The Raiders are going to do whatever they can to force turnovers. They'll try to change things in their favor. Tyndale on the center. Raiders are creeping up. I think they know what that could be coming, and they try. And a great job there by the Raiders reading that one as they were looking for Baker Green.
Brought down by number 21,
Marquand Royal, who's had himself a really good game defensively, has been all over the place, making tackles, making plays with his Raider football team. 2nd and 8. Man in motion, and they kick it out to McGavran, and McGavran is going to pick himself up a first down, I believe. If not, it's going to be close. So we're looking at 3rd and it's going to be 3rd and 1 here. It's about 3rd and 1 here. Like, he was marking that ball in a whole different spot. So 3rd and 1. But I feel like this Poquoson team, if they don't get this, they will go for it on 4th. I'll be very surprised if we see the punt team come on. A penalty would have to go in the Raiders' favor, something in that range, I think, for them not to go. And right up the middle, and it cuts loose. It's McGavran.
Nice big run by number 9, Mason McGavran.
And McGavran picks up a first down.
That's good enough for Poquoson Bulls. First down.
First and 10 here for the Bulls as they are marching down the field. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. 11 minutes left in the fourth. And they give it off.
Smith on the carry.
There to
On the stop, number
Leo
4,
Smith.
Woodley.
And they get a little bit closer. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 5.
Bulls sitting at 2nd and 6. Sitting at the 29-yard line. Give it off. Up the middle on the right side and now into the end zone. Touchdown. Cody Little. That'll bring the score for Poquoson 49-18 over the Raiders. 9 minutes and 57 seconds left.
And for the point after, number 30, Ethan Little. Holding number 33, Josh Mitchell.
Extremely proud of this Raider team, regardless of what happens in this contest. They have fought hard all year long. This Poquoson team has run the ball extremely well. And now Ethan Little will set up for the extra point. It's up and it is good.
It's good. With 9:57 left in the fourth, it's Amelia 18, Poquoson 50.
Nine minutes and 57 seconds on the clock. Poquoson up 50-18 over the Raiders. So a Cody Little touchdown will put this Poquoson team up 50-18 over the Raiders with 9 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock. A 29-yard touchdown run. Gives this Bulls team 50 points on the day. Impressive outing by the Bulls. The Raiders have fought hard, but it just hasn't gone their way. Purry will take it from around the 2-yard line. Purry will break one tackle. Purry cutting through, and he's going to get brought down near the 35-yard line. He picks up 33 yards on the return, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Along with number 7, Mason Dees. First and 10, Raiders at their own 35-yard line. 9:49 left in the ball game.
First and 10 for the Raiders, sitting at the 35-yard line. Spurlock in the gun, 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom. Spurlock under a little duress here. He tries to roll to his right. Now Spurlock's looking for something. He looks, and it's caught by Harris. And they're going to say he's incomplete. Harris is pointing like, my foot was down. Oh, man, what a catch by Harris. And they said he was incomplete. Looked like he dragged the toe. And Coach Jackson having a couple of discussions with the referee about the catch. And definitely look like a catch from here, but it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here for Amelia. There's a penalty on the play. Which will drop the Raiders back. So actually still 1st down. 1st and 20. There's a penalty against the Raiders. Now Spurlock looking across the middle. Low for Harris, and it's high. It'll be 2nd and 20.
On the coverage, number 25, Nate Quiros.
2nd and 20 here for the Raiders. 9 minutes and 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Raiders have the football and trying to capture a little bit of that magic they had towards the end of the third quarter there. Spurlock will take the shot from the gun. He's looking deep. He's got Justin Purry, and it is, knocked away. Stowers might have got in Purry's face, and Purry kind of pushes Stowers right in front of referees, and surprisingly, no penalty call. So 3rd and 20. The Raiders continue to take shots, trying to get down the field. Third and 20. Catch to Purry and a great tackle there by number 34 for this.
Looks like number 34.
What a great tackle. We don't have a name for number 34, but it was a great tackle there by that young man. 4th and 23.
Ryan Clark, also number 34, Dominique like that.
So Auburn Jones will come out and punt the football, which in some cases you'd be like, why not go for it? But this is smart here. Punt the ball away. And you don't want this Poquoson team to try to put more points up on the board in great field position, as Auburn Jones will be back to punt it away. And he gets it away. It's a nice one. It's going to take a bounce at the 47 and roll its way to the 43. And that's where they'll start this drive. This Raiders team is heavy with seniors. So this last opportunity for a lot of these young men out on this field tonight.
The Raiders 44-yard line.
And you know, it's a tough pill to swallow, but very proud of these young men and the hard work they've done this season for our community and just, you know, for Raider pride itself. And the Bulls will have the football here, and pretty sure they'll do what they've been doing here and just running the football, you know, killing that clock with 8 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. And they give it off to number 82. He's going to run here, and I'm assuming this young man is on JV or was on JV.
Number 82, Parker Welch on the carry. Now calling signals for the Bulls, number 22, Keegan Webb.
So it looks like it was Parker Ross on the carry.
First down.
First down for Poquoson. 8 minutes and 13 seconds. And it looks like we may have a flag here. And it might be against the Raiders for too many men on the field. Still some discussion here.
Flags on the play, illegal substitution.
So it's an illegal substitution against the Raiders.
Against the Raiders. 5 yard, first and 5.
It'll be 1st and 5 here for First and 5. And the 1st and 5, they give it off to number 45 here for Poquoson.
Number 45, Heath Reynolds on the carry.
And Heath Reynolds on the
Brought
run.
down by a host of defenders led by number 51, Darius Jeter.
2nd and 2 coming up for this
Second down,
Bulls team. 7:52 left on the clock. Second and 2. Bulls sitting at the 19-yard line. Give it off to number 82, and he bounces off a couple of tackles. He takes a big hit near the 13-yard line.
Welsh's carry is good enough for Poquoson Bulls. First down.
So now the Bulls with another first down, and they're chugging their way closer and closer to the end zone. Looking to put up some more points. Raiders defense has to be tired. Tough afternoon for the Raider Nation. There's a give off there to number 35, Owen Cup.
Number 35, Owen Cup, the ball carrier.
And
Getting up from the bottom of the pile, number 1, Anthony Harris.
it'll be 2nd and 8 here. Anthony Harris with the tackle there for the Raiders. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left. Raiders with 9 wins this season. So close to making their 2nd state tournament appearance in the last 10 years. To the outside, and Justin Perry with a great tackle there on number 82.
Brought down by number 3, Justin Perry.
So it'll be 3rd and 9.
Wells on the play. Third down and 11. 5:59 left in the fourth.
So 3rd down here, and we trying to get one of the young men on the Bulls side. I think has an equipment issue, a malfunction there. So they take him off there with the whistle. 5 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. 3rd and 11. Raiders need 2 stops to try to get the ball back here. Give it off to number 82. He's going to make a couple moves, and he'll be brought down near the 5.
Parker Welch, the ball carrier.
And it looks like they're going to mark him at the 6. So it'll be 4th. 4th and 4.
Stop, Kendall Smith. 4th down.
4th and 4 coming up.
Taking in 84, Eden Sternberg.
So here we go. 4th down. Raiders looking for the stop to get the ball back, and they will get just that. But there's a flag on the play. And I'm assuming this is going to be against the Bulls because of the direction where the flag went, but we'll see. So is this? We'll see what the call is here. Personal foul against the Raiders. 1st down for the Bulls.
Personal foul. That'll move the change for Bush Bulls. 1st down. 1st and goal.
Wow. The Raiders just unfortunately haven't had it tonight. And I don't even know what they saw there. But definitely a personal foul call against the Raiders. And it'll be 1st and goal from the 3. They're going to give it off to number 82, who's had himself a successful drive.
Number 82, Parker Royal.
So Parker Royal, Parker Royal is what I'm assuming here, with the touchdown for Poquoson. That's going to bring the score 56-18 with 4 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock.
And for the point after, number 30, Ethan Little, holding number 33, Josh Mitchell, and snapping number 20, Cole Rivkingham.
And we'll have Ethan Little to kick the extra point. He's been amazing today from behind on the extra point front. And it's up, and it is good.
It's good.
That'll bring the score for Poquoson 57, the Raiders 18, with 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Bulls are getting prepared to kick the ball off here with 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
Back deep for the Raiders, number 1, Anthony Harris, and number 3, Justin Perry. Set to kick off for Poquoson, number 30, Ethan Little.
And there's the kick. It's a nice one. And that will fall into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders will take it from the 20.
Raiders will take over first down and 10 at their own 20 with 4:17 left in the ball game.
So 1st and 10 coming up for the Raiders, and they're sitting at the 20-yard line with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in this contest. So under some pressure here after the hike, the Raiders trying to find something. Spurlock is trying to get away, looks across, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Justin Purry.
Spurlock's pass has been incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and 35. Excuse me, 3rd and 3. Excuse me, it'll be 2nd and 10. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock.
Second down.
Second down coming up for the Raiders. Three minutes exactly left on the clock. And they give it off to Woodley, and Woodley's going to pick up a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd down here for the Raiders. It'll be 3rd and about 8.
Woodley, the ball carrier, brought down by several Islanders, led by number 51, Braden Agbees.
And you want to just give love to this Raiders football team. What a fall for Raiders sports. We saw the women's volleyball team get to the States and unfortunately lose in the first round, but make it to the States for the first time ever, and make it to the regional championship for the first time ever, win the district championship for the first time ever on the ladies' side of things. And then we see this Raider football team make it. Harris will get the catch, and he's going to pick up a 1st down.
Number 1, nice reception, Anthony Harris, brought down by several Islanders.
And so it'll be first down for the Raiders after the catch from Harris. First and 10 for Amelia. They'll be sitting at the 36-yard line. But like I was saying, this volleyball team had a really good run. Very proud of those young ladies for what they've done. This football team makes a run to the regional championship with opportunities to go to states for the first time since 2012. But very proud of, our fall sports as a whole. You got something to hang your head on, Raider Nation. Tough one today, but we'll be back. Spurlock's under some pressure now. He's going to roll to his left, looking, and it is going to get picked off. He was looking for Tyler Davis, and that's going to be it. With 1:16 left, Poquoson can take a couple of knees here and run the clock out. And they can put this one away, and the Bulls will be heading to the state semifinals. So here we go. And with it being first and 10, 58 seconds left. The Bulls are just under a minute away. Hand off to number 42. And he's going to get a couple there, brought down by Royal for the Raiders. Second down. It'll be 2nd and 7. And this will probably be the last play of this Raiders season. Poquoson will head to either Central Woodstock or take on Riverhead next week. Potentially. Now, they may, because they are a 1 seed, I believe if Riverhead wins, Riverhead may have to come here. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The final from this one. Poquoson wins this one 57-18.
Your Islanders are the Class 2 Region A champions.
All right, everybody, that's it for this one. Final score, Poquoson Islander Bulls. I may have flipped that around, but the Bulls win this one 57-18 over the Raiders, and they will head on to the state semifinals next week as they will take on the winner of Central Woodstock and Riverhead, which I haven't had any updates on that. But once again, congratulations to the Islanders for winning this Region 2A championship. Shout out to the Raiders. I'm so proud of this team for everything they've done this year. Exceeded a lot of expectations when a lot of people thought maybe they wouldn't be where they are. I am super proud of these young men as they move on in their careers, as they get ready for basketball season. Can't wait to do some of those games for this Raider Nation. But tough way to go out. It's a tough way to go out for this Raider team, and just the penalties really hurt them in the end. And they just couldn't get anything going. They could not stop the running game of the Bulls. They were just, they were dominant throughout. A lot of things just didn't go the Raiders' way today. Some great performances on both sides. So just want to say thank you all for everybody who's been a part of the broadcast this year. I hope that you've enjoyed the broadcast. I hope that I was able to bring you a different element of Raider football, because it's all about that green and gold, and it's about showing and showcasing, our Raiders any way that I can, when I can. So very proud of these young men. Very proud of the young ladies of the volleyball team. Very proud of every sports athlete in Amelia County. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors real quick before we get off the air. Bernard's Towing, would like to thank them for also entrusting us with supporting their business throughout the football season. Hustle indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Make sure you hustle indefinitely. www.hustleindefinitely.com. Big Jack's Cooking. Thank Big Jack for his support throughout the season. Truly appreciate that. A smidgen of Philly, 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. You reach them at 804-561-1372. And, of course, last but certainly not least, Legendary Culture Films and their brand new movie Black Sheep, which will be coming out on Tubi soon. And once again, everybody, we thank everybody for being a part of it. We thank everybody for supporting Raider Nation throughout. We'll see you all next time.